This is like the 5th time I've tried to record this. Okay, so my journey as a self-taught artist. So I started when I was about 5 years old. Okay, I was just laying on my belly, just having a nice old time, just drawing my crayons with my legs up in the air. And I experimented with different crafts and such. I always looked out of the book. I think it was called 365 Different Things to Do. It was so fun to try and do some of the stuff in there, and to try and do stuff out of the origami books that I picked up too. I always remember having such fun with that. Unfortunately, my mom decided to keep my little spider that I made when I was about 6. Unfortunately, she decided to keep that, and it's now on the blinds for everyone to see, which is humiliating, because I know I made it. It's like, Mom, can you not get rid of that? And she's like,
No, it's cute. Look, it reminds me of my little baby. Ah!
so, and at the age of 10, I decided to make this monstrosity when I got my first laptop. I got MS Paint on it, and I went crazy. I didn't have a graphics tablet or anything, I literally just had a trackpad. It was absolutely tremendous. And I look at it now, and I think it's disgusting. But, you know, I mean, it was 10-year-old me, so I suppose that's that, I guess. I first really got into art when I was about 14 years of age, and I made my first character that really got me into expressing myself. So, his name was Gamion, and he's right here. This is an old version of him, but basically he helped me express myself on YouTube and on DeviantArt and on places on the internet. So, yeah, this little guy was quite the savior for me, because I finally had a way to express myself. And that's mainly what art is all about. I know it seems a bit cliche, but art is all just about expressing yourself. Expressing who you are, and expressing what you like and what your interests are. For instance, Gamion, as you can see by the design, he represented my interest for Pokemon and games, and generic four-legged creature little fluffy friends, you know? So, you know, I don't personally think that a piece of artwork can be bad, because, again, it's a form of self-expression. There's no such thing as good or bad. There are just areas for improvement. And the thing is, when most people look at these amazing artists, they look at them and they only look at the finished piece. They don't look at the journey that people took to get there, if that makes sense. There's an image that I really like, floating around on the internet somewhere, and it's basically a guy on stage with spinning plates. That's what I think the art journey is like. You start out with a lot of broken plates, and then you progress, and you break fewer plates. I know that's a strange metaphor, but you know, I quite like it. So my message to you is literally just keep going. Don't stop practicing. Believe me, you're absolutely capable of producing the artwork that you want. With enough time and practice, you are capable. And to anyone that says you can't, just slap them in the face and move right on your way. Just ignore them, because they are jealous of what you can do that they can't. Believe me, it's not going to be easy, but if you just stick at it, you'll be surprised what you're capable of. Even now, I find things that I can improve on. I'd like to try and experiment with different types of mediums, if that makes sense. I often do like Pokemon-esque style characters, and, you know, I've had a lot of practice at it, and I consider myself alright at it. But the problem is, if you don't practice at other mediums, you don't end up diversifying your skills. So don't be afraid to try new things. And, you know, don't be afraid to experiment. Nothing's ever gonna go right the first time round. I mean, here, I'll show you some of my failed sketches. Or sketches that I can't be bothered to finish. We all have them. Don't worry, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Another thing to do is also to try out different styles. This may sound rather odd, but if you try out different styles, you can diversify your range. And also learn different things as well. Diversifying your style also allows you to draw different characters that otherwise just wouldn't be possible, or wouldn't look too good in a certain style. The journey of an artist is always about self-improvement. One thing is very important though. Never compare yourself to others. Do not compare yourself to others, because you do not know what the artist has been through to get to that point. The only person you should really compare with is yourself. Compare your artwork now to what you did, say, 6 months ago or a year ago. Have you improved? If you have, then hey, it's a win-win. If you haven't improved as much as you'd like, then experiment with different things. See what works for you. You never know, you might find a new technique that you really, really like. Just remember that a unique artist's style is a combination of the skills and techniques that they've learned over the years. So, everyone's style is different to them. So if you like this video, then I'm happy to have lightened up your day. I do hope you found it informative, or at least somewhat useful. And I'll see you in the next one. But in the meantime, I'll grant you my farewell. Bye-bye.